G'day guys, how's it going, and welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Minecraft. Today we have a massive episode planned, but before we do, let's check on some things that we've done off camera between episodes. I took some time and I finished off our little pathway up to the top of Bedrock. So as we can see, I replaced all the netherrack with blackstone. We used some of the polished blackstone and the blackstone bricks. And if we come all the way up to the top, we also added these blue torches. We have used crying obsidian and some of the polished blackstone and the chiseled blackstone up the top, and I think it looks all right. I'm not 100%. I love these particles though. I like the fact that it's dripping into the room. I reckon that looks really cool. So that's pretty much finished. We might do a little bit more decorating here. Maybe hang some lanterns off the top with some chains, or put some smaller decoration blocks in here as well. I'm not 100% sure. We've also worked a little bit more on our soul sand highway, and we've made a nice little corridor here coming through towards the soul sand valley, I think, and our bastion. So we've created a nice little walkway here with the bastion as well. But the majority of the time was spent. Now you're not going to be able to see the progress here because there was no starting picture to show sort of what was out here, but I spent a lot of time over in that direction clearing up a whole bunch of basalt and netherrack and blackstone. So that used to come out to see that floating part of nether there, netherrack, that's where it came out to. So we've cleared all the way across, and that is for today's project. The first thing that we're going to be doing today is replacing majority of that netherrack behind me, that whole wall, with basalt. It's a big project, but it's kind of needed for what our first main project is, which I'm not going to say just yet. But for this, obviously, we're going to need a lot more basalt than what we've got. I think we've got about 3 shulkers. So I'm going to see how far those 3 shulkers get us. And then if we need more, we do have that whole area there is a basalt delta. So I can go up behind it and take what I need and continue laying it around. So we probably want it to come out maybe just a little bit past that bastion and then wrap around. So we'll see how we go. It's massive. This is the biggest lot of terraforming I've done ever, I think. So we'll see. Hopefully we can get that done. The other thing that we're going to get done for this episode is the Piglin Bartering area. I don't know what to call it just yet. Up the top here, we're going to be putting maybe about 2 modules of 6 up here, and feed it directly with the, I don't like those sounds, feed it directly with the gold farm. We've already done 2-3 tests with one piglin, and the amount of gold that we're getting is giving us quite a fair bit of resources from it. So I'm hoping that split that amongst 12, it should be pretty good. For now though, we're going to take our 3 shulkers of basalt and see how far that gets us. We might only be able to get partly way through this project, so we'll see how we go for today. And for this, we're going to be jumping into a 3rd-person time lapse. So let's see how much we can get done. I'm hopeful that we can get most of it done. So I've come to the conclusion that we're going to need a lot of basalt for this. As you can see, we've done maybe about half of the general outline. So it's going to start, like I said, there, and it's probably going to end around about at that peak there. Oh, that's not a peak. Okay. There's a lot more than what I expected, but I ran out of basalt, which is a big problem because that took me ages to mine. So what I'm thinking we're going to do is go back to the overworld, pick up some stuff, and quickly jump up the top above bedrock and make a basalt generator. And then we can come back in, finish off all that area there, and then start on the detailing of it. Because this here is, as you can see, it's mostly straight. It's literally just the framework of the area. We need to get in and do some of that nether rack as well. And I think that sort of the finer detail stuff is gonna be saved maybe for the next episode or between episodes. We've gathered up all of our resources and we've got everything we need to build this farm. So let's just jump straight into it. We'll pretty much need everything that's in here straight away. It's not a long farm, like it's not a hard farm to build. So if you did want to check this farm out, it's done by a YouTuber called Shulkercraft. I used his design to make the gold farm as well. And I think it's just nice if you don't want to do like any sort of big like duping machines or anything like that. So first off, we'll put down our chests, and then we need those and those. So we'll start with that. I think we're going to do it facing this way. And we'll place these mine carts down next to each other. This will act as our collection system. This is the annoying part. There we go. Soil, not sand. I've already built this once, as you can probably see from this part here, but I built it out of soul sand instead of soil, and the generator didn't work. So I pulled it down and started again so you guys can see the process. Then we're going to make the chamber. So if we come across to here, we can just probably do it like that. Grab our dispensers out. One there. I believe it's one here. I may be wrong, but we'll soon find out. And then our redstone. And a repeater running into that. Now we'll put our lava in these buckets, that one there, in these buckets, in these dispensers I mean. And the blue ice on top. I don't know why I'm crouching. And then, let's hope this works. 3, 2, 1. Yes! Finally! Not finally, it didn't take me too long to do. So now we'll set up our beacon and we'll give this baby a shot. The beacon's all set up, so it's time to test this bad boy out. Let's have a look at what it can do. Oh, isn't that amazing? That is definitely easier than mining it out of the Basalt Delta. Heaps easier. It is now next day in real life, and we have done a fair bit. We live streamed last night, and we got one of the projects done, but it took a lot longer than what I was expecting. So let's head up top and see what has been built. It is not entirely finished because, as I said, it took a lot longer than what was expected. So we've started our Piglin Bartering area. If we come in, we've got all the modules set up and we've got one guy in there. One guy. We tried to build like a spawning platform, but it's just not working at the moment. So I've decided I'm going to have to do a little bit of research to find out exactly how piglins spawn and where they spawn. I know they spawn in the nether wastes, but I don't know whether they have to have a certain amount of blocks to spawn or not. But this is pretty much finished. We just need to pop them in and it will work. We've already started trading and we're getting a few trades. We just need to stock up on our gold a little bit more. I am thinking about possibly doing a little bit of a tutorial or a how-to on these little modules. They're probably not the best design out there, but I think they're pretty good. All it is this redstone torch is taking a reading from the hopper. And when the piglin drops an item into that hopper, it will shoot out another gold bar and he'll be able to pick it up and the cycle will continue. When that's finished and we want to start it up again, we can just press this button here and it will start dispensing again. So I think it's pretty easy. It's all linkable, so they're all connected to that one button there. Oh, and this button over here for each side. and it'll just keep going. And each one is separate from the other. So if this piglin drops something and it takes a little bit longer to go through the hopper, it's not going to affect this piglin. So I think that's pretty cool. So keep an eye out for that, and you might be able to build this style of bartering farm in your world. But for now, that's going to be the end of the episode. Next episode, we are going to make a little bit more progress on this farm down here, this piglin bartering system. Wait. Oh no, it's just a zombie piglin. We'll make a little bit more progress on this, and hopefully in between episodes I'll make a little bit more progress on the wall, and then we can start on some of the buildings over there. It should be pretty cool. So anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Alright, bye for now.